let's try this again. Let's try this again. That's much better.
Mr. Pop, I ain't gonna lie.
What's
I
up?
thought that last assignment, I thought I had a 70. I got a 90, bro.
There you go. Then there you go. Okay.
Nah, I guess I'm like half the problem.
Whatever works. Whatever works. Okay, now we can see. Okay, cool. So just recap from last week really quick. This is, you know what, if I'm not recording, I thought I hit record again. I don't know. If I'm not recording, I'll just deal with it. So like if we had a table, like we're looking for this is the y right here. So this is y equals 16. So we look in the y, 16's right here. So the answer that we would say is 2, right? So x equals 2. Okay. These ones like this, we're looking for where they cross. Okay, so it's that x value where they cross. So that'll be right there. So that'd be x equals -1 for that one. Okay, so we're just looking for where they cross. That's kind of the idea from that one from last week. Okay. Now, let's make this an easy week, shall we? We're just going to solve equations. Literally solve equations. That's what we're doing this week. It's a good skill. Might as well. Might as well practice it. It's a 15? No, that's 13.
Oh, Coach still doesn't know how to do math.
I don't know how to copy down math. Okay. So just solving linear equations, okay? We've got them. I mean, we can use the calculator. Hopefully you didn't have trouble loading that on. Jamie, is that calculator working for you on the Chrome extension?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
I got that.
So yeah, you can use the calculator, Y1, Y2. I'll show you that later. That's how we can check our work. But at the same time, we got to know our steps too, because that's, especially for anybody moving on to Algebra 2 next year, you're going to have to solve equations. You're going to have to do it using steps, not just the calculator, all right? So what I like to do is get each side sorted first. So, we got these parentheses, we got to distribute. Okay, so that's 5 times 3x be 15x. 5 times 13. It's too early for this. Yep, 65. Too early for maths. Okay. So now I like to get each side sorted first. So like distributing, or if there's combining like terms that needs to happen or whatever, I like to do that first. And then from there, then I can kind of like, if I need to move something over or whatever, we can kind of go from there. So from here, trying to get x by itself, okay, this is solving an equation. I want to do the opposite of plus 65, so I'll subtract 65. So go minus 65.
So you still adding both sides though?
Still got to be on both sides. So that like I took care of like the left side. Nothing had needed to happen on the right side, but I took care of the right side by distributing. And then once I was done with that, there are no like terms. So then it's like, okay, now I need to get rid of stuff. So I do the opposite sign. So I like to get rid of the.
So it's going to be 35 plus negative 65?
Exactly. So that should be negative 30, I think. Oh, yep, it's early. Let's just check.
Poor Coach.
I can do it like that. There we go. Yep. Okay, and then so 15x equals the negative 30. So then we'll divide by 15 because that's 15 times x.
-2.
So we get x equals -2. Okay, and that would be our final answer. Okay, that's kind of the idea. Again, nothing new. Like Eli, we did this together at the beginning of the year, your freshman year. And actually, you probably did in 8th grade math too. So yeah, we're solving equations. That's pretty much it. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Checking. So you want to check yourself if you're got a calculator like me, or you can load one online. I posted the link on how to do that on the Google Classroom. You can get a free one loaded onto your computer. Let's see, y equals, remember y equals, we put left side y1, that's 5 parentheses, we got 3x plus 13. And then right side y2, so that's 35. Second graph takes us to our table, and we're looking for where y1 matches y2. We know the answer is -2, so we can just go up to x equals -2. It should be it right there. And what we're looking for, again, is that y1 and y2 match. Okay, x is the answer. So we just confirmed that -2 is our answer. Okay, oops. Let's get rid of that. All righty, there you go. Like I said, not totally new.
That's it.
That's the gist. That's what we're going for.
All right, I'm doing it right now.
This week, all I've got is that Google Forms got nothing but these equations. There'll be some different types of questions, though. Some will be multiple choice. Some will be where you got to enter the answer. All right, so you got to actually solve it and then like short answer. I'm going to try those ones. And then there's a couple of questions where the question is, hey, if this is what we're doing, what do we do? Like, what's the next step? How can we solve it from here? So we got to. So it's not all just plug and chug. There's something we got to kind of think about it. Well, let's just do another example. Just, some different scenarios going on. So like this
How many questions?
5x 23 minus 3x. Okay, so like this one. Like I said, I like to take a look at them, get those left and right sides sorted by themselves already. So what I mean by that is like if there's any like terms I need to combine, if there's any distributing I need to do. And looking at this, there's no distributing. 5x and 9, those aren't like terms. 23 and -3x, those are also not like terms. So pretty much left and right side are all sorted already. So we're good there. So what we'll do instead is we need to get x's on one side and we need to get the numbers on the other side. So let's just do them one at a time. Let's get the x's all on one side. I usually like getting things to the x's to the left. So let's just do that. So if I have a -3x here, I got to add. Making sure that x's go with x's, right? We got to make sure we combine just like terms. All right. This would be 9, and then that'd be -2x, -5 plus 3x. Okay. And then we got 23 left over here. All right. Since I put the x's on the left side, I want to take this number. I want to cancel him out. He's +9, so I want to do the opposite, which is -9. Okay. So we'll subtract 9.
14. That'd be -7.
And then over here, this should be what, 14? Yeah. And then we get -2. Oh, forgot to actually do the step. Divide by -2. And then we get x equals -7. Oh, off the charts. Okay.
Oh.
That's the idea. What's up, honey? You need something? Oh, okay. All right. Let's check our work real quick. Let's see. We got 9 minus 5x. We've got 23 minus 3x. There we go. Oops. There we go. We said -7. Let's check that. Yep, 44 and 44, y1 and y2 match each other, so then -7 would be our answer. So there we go, okay? That is the idea. Okay, so grab another one of these. Let's see, where's a good one? Where's a good one? I like this one. I like that one. 6 plus 4 plus 4. 5x minus 26. All right, there we go. Ooh, that's an ugly X. Okay, so this one, again, like I said, get the left side and the right side all sorted. The right side's actually all good. We don't have like terms, so we can't really do much over there. But over here, we've got distributing. Make sure when you distribute, you're only distributing to things inside the parentheses. So I don't want to distribute the 3 to both 4s, right? Just this 4, because he's the one in the parentheses. Okay.
So that's 3x plus 12, right?
3x plus 12 plus 4, right? So 3x, 12, and we got that extra plus 4 on the end. 5x minus 26, like that. Okay. Got a glare. Lights. There we go. Okay. Now, this is what I mean by like terms. All right. We've got like terms here and here. They're both just numbers with no x's. All right. So I need to get that sorted before I do anything else. So that's 3x
16.
plus, that should be 16, equals 5x minus 26. All right. Now, this is just like where we started on the last problem. I want to get all my numbers on the one side and then my x's on the other. Just like, I guess I'll stick to what I was doing before and just cancel out the x that's on the right side so that it moves over to the left. Okay, so that gives me negative 2x plus 16 equals what? Negative 26? Something like that. Yep. And then let's see, we want to get rid of this guy. We'll subtract 16. So that is going to be negative 2x equals what? That would be 30, 42, negative 42. Okay. And then we'll divide by negative 2. Just to finish it off there. And we get x equals positive 21. Oh, I'm off the charts again. Can you hear my kids again today?
Who's mad, Coach?
I know. She's always mad. That's something. Just kidding. She's actually adorable. Okay. Let's do one where I will ask you this. Okay, so let's do one and I'll ask this question. If I have this right here, let's get off the glare. If I have this right here, we got negative 9x plus 4 equals negative 14. What would be my first step? Anybody?
No, I have to think.
It would be minus, no, you would subtract, oh, no, you would add 14? No.
What do y'all think?
You'd subtract 4 on both
Subtract
sides.
4. Yeah, that's it. I like it. Yeah, we subtract 4. We already got that x on the by itself-ish over here on
I'm
the left.
smart.
So I'd subtract 4. Right? I don't want to add 14 because then we'd have everything on the right. We'd have a 0 on the or other way around. We have everything on the left and then we have a 0 on the right. So yeah, we don't quite want to do that. I want to do this because then now we have this. Wow, that's a weird looking 8.
Coach.
I know. If you didn't think my handwriting could get any worse, just get me out of practice a little bit. Okay. Lastly, you got negative 9x equals negative 18. So what would be the last step there? Oh, she's real mad now.
You divide.
Yep, we divide by negative 9.
But I was on mute the whole time. I don't know why, but I was tripping.
It happens. And then x equals 2. Okay. So make sure, again, we're going to have this Google form assignment. You've got 3 types of questions. We've got multiple choice where we're solving. So it'll give you something like where we started here. And then an A, B, C, D. It's got some answers. Okay, so you could do some plug and chug and probably figure out those ones not too bad without actually having to do steps. There's some that are going to be short answer. We're going to try those out, see how those go with the automatic grading thing. I've never really done that before. Where you're going to have to solve it out. You're going to have to do it. And then get an x equals and then type that in. Like you get x equals negative 7. You got to type in negative 7 and hit it or whatever. And then lastly, there'll be some multiple choice questions asking about what step is next. Like if we have this, then well, what would you do next? And then, you know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of the idea. That's this week. Try to keep it real simple. Nothing crazy. So yeah, any questions? It's nothing new, right?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the idea.
What's next?
Nothing. This is it.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, easy, but this one, I'm just like writing it down right now. So it's fine.
So yeah. Okay. No questions. I'm gonna pause recording here or stop recording, I guess.
Mhm.